Velvet Room Publishing, and today we're going to be focusing on the publishing aspect of Velvet Room Publishing. So, what Velvet Room Publishing has become is mostly my Substack presence, and then I upload that content I post to my Substack to all of social media. But originally, I founded Velvet Room Publishing to publish this book, Machine to Man, and then in the process of marketing and promoting this book, I established Velvet Room Publishing being the podcasting with the Braxcast and the Velvet Room with Joker the Fool, Update Potpourri, the daily poll, which I do every day. So, like I said, this Substack content that I just published through Velvet Room Publishing. That's what Velvet Room Publishing has been for the most part. And you might think I've abandoned publishing stuff since I've posted so much other content, but I do have the next book that I have been working on. I've teased it a lot, saying I'm working on a nonfiction book on gender ideology, and I wouldn't say anything more than that until I was finished writing it. Well, that day is today because I have finished this book, Debunking Gender Ideology and How to Manage Gender Dysphoria. This is a 24,000 word, straightforward, and informative takedown on gender ideology that goes over the core tenets of the school of thought that is gender ideology, explains why they're bad and on shaky logic. Then it goes to gender medical transition, social and medical transition, and explains what that is and why it's bad. And it also explains how gender dysphoria as a mental illness manifests and works, and then gives methodology to deal with it that isn't medical transition. And also goes into why gender ideology is bad for society. It's basically just giving my 2 cents on why I am so passionate about gender ideology being a net negative to humanity. It's in this book. I hope you all find it straightforward and informative. And this is basically just my plea to go back to reality, right? So it's going to be available both digitally and physically. An audiobook version, I hope to get that out. We'll see about that. But for now, I can guarantee a physical copy, hardcover, and paperback that'll be on Lulu. You're going to have to pay for that, $9.99 for the paperback, $23.99 for the hardcover, and those prices, I think, yeah, $25.99 for the hardcover, excuse me. And those prices will be different if you're international, but you'll see that'll be all through Lulu. That link will be on my Substack, of course, and digitally will be for free. So you can read it directly as a Substack post. The EPUB I'll be selling through Lulu along with the physical copies. I have to sell that at 99 cents, so if you want to buy it digitally just to show support. But the EPUB, the PDF, and it as a Substack post, that'll all be for free. You can read this. There won't be any constrictions to that. But that's what the book is going to be. And then I'm currently proofing it. And when I'm done proofing it, I will release it for free digitally. But for now, the definitions. So when I first started working on this book, I made a list of definitions. I posted that to Substack. That's what got me back into posting, or that's what got me into posting to Substack and doing all of this. I've revised that list so it's live on the Substack with a section on Velvet Room Publishing, Debunking Gender Ideology, How to Manage Gender Dysphoria. I'll have added you to that list if you're a subscriber of mine, so you'll get updates on all of this. But that definitions post will have been revised and edited with the list of definitions that appears in this book to explain gender ideology. And then, of course, there is going to be companion content with this book that goes into assisting how to manage gender dysphoria. So some of the methodology I go into deeper with their own video and audio file that's associated with this book. That will be for free as well with the digital version. So you see it as a Substack post, you'll be able to see those posts at the beginning and then when they're relevant to the reader. So that way you can have that full experience. So Substack is going to be the way to read this book. I would say, of course, you can always get it as a physical copy, paperback, or hardcover if you're that type of person. But that's Debunking Gender Ideology and How to Manage Dysphoria from Velvet Room Publishing. Messing with a piece of paper there, but I've got another book on the way after Debunking Gender Ideology, How to Manage Gender Dysphoria. It's the prequel to this book right here, Machine to Man. I am working on the prequel to this, so that's going to be next. It's going to be back to fiction writing for a long while. Writing this one really took a number on me in terms of my tolerance for writing. these long form technical works. So I'm definitely going to be focused on the fiction stuff for a good long while. So the prequel to Machine Demand is what I'm working on next. It's very early days though, but I think I'm going to start this trend of just jumping into the next project as soon as I am finished with the previous one. So hopefully you've enjoyed this announcement from Velvet Room Publishing. Again, this next book is it's the first of many. There's a lot of stuff going on from Velvet Room Publishing, so be sure to like, comment, and especially subscribe to the Substack, the Rumble, any of my social media accounts. But Substack is where I post everything and where you'll be sure to be able to find what I'm doing.